sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the 76ers. And for Golden State, we've got Chamberlain. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then there's Null.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Golden State on D. feet away. It's rebounded by Golden State. Earlier, our Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jim O'Brien. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside, but he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable your scorers to get comfortable?
I think the key is you need motion. You can't get too stagnant offensively where you're going one-on-one. Activate the offense with ball and player movement.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And then the other part of that, too, to me, Steve, is you got to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now the 76ers with it. It's a three-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Kerr. Chamberlain on him. From the post. Kerr's shot is good.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
On defense, the 76ers. Pass to Knowles. Here is Rogers. Golden State moving the ball around. Chamberlain defended by Kerr. The shot's good by Chamberlain. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Number 21. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. And they're pushing it up. On up the court. And again, Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 7 points in the game.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the pass to Knowles. He dishes it to Chamberlain. And it's Golden State with another.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Six to shoot. Here's Greer. The 76ers again can't hit it. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Rogers. They set the pick. Number 14. And he banks in the layup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
So it's Philadelphia now. Number 21. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Warriors have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. Rogers passes to Chamberlain. Here is Rogers. They get the rebound. Passes to Phillips. Rogers from deep. Here's Chamberlain. Number 14. And blocked. Number 21. Guarded by Chamberlain. Here's Greer. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers making a change here. Warriors leading by 5. He kicks to Chamberlain from 8. Number 14, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Kerr. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Chamberlain, the pass to Phillips. Knowles. Number 14, guarded by Walker. That's good. He's got 6.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Number 5. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Warriors leading by 5. Rogers passes to Knowles. Here is Rogers. The dish now to Chamberlain. 17-foot shot on the way. Number 14. That is good.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5 shots. .151 left to play in the first.
Back to Walker. Again, Philadelphia.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here is Rogers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 76ers trail by 7. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Number 5, covered by Lee. Now the feed to Walker. Off on the layup. Warriors leading by 7. Inside. Up top, Chamberlain. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he dunks it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Chappelle. There's the pick. Kicks it to Walker. Lock at 6. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Now the 76ers on the break. Off target at the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stance-wise?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Poked away. And the 76ers making a change here. Tries from 10. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here.
Number 22. Number 21.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Warriors leading by 7. Dishes it to White. Number 16. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Number 20. White covering. And he converts the layup. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. It's tipped. Number 24. No good off the pick.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Philadelphia with the ball after the made shot from White. Six to shoot. Number 21. Here's Shays. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Kevin, he gets a lot of praise for the way he exerts himself on the court, the energy, the passion that he brings to the game. It's really fun to watch.
You know, it's really good to see people recognize how much effort he puts into each and every minute he's out there. He's all in all the time and never stops working.
First free throw is good. Kerr's checked in for the 76ers. And he makes both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Warriors leading by 5. Number 14. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 10 points for him. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Number 22 sinks it from just inside the baseline.
What a great possession, guys. Got a really good look there.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Number 14. And he uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. There's the block. Right side, White. Now the 76ers on the break. Number 24. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, White. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Gets it to go.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Feeds it to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. And Lee pulls it down.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Number 14. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
The other thing we've seen right from the start, guys, is their willingness to drive the lane, get penetration, and challenge this defense.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
The 76ers trail by 8. Number 21 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Now the pass to Knowles. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Defended by Kerr. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Just another one of his main post moves down low.
The Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely. You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
And keep possession. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here.
Walker. Number 5.
They set the pick.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Chappelle's checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 9 points. He dishes it to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Kerr guarded by Chamberlain. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Stolen by Walker. Tipped away. Into Wilt Chamberlain. That is good. Chamberlain got 16 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Pass to Rogers. Number 14 lays it up and banks it in. 17 points in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Pass to Walker. .129 left now here in the second. Left side, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Greer, guarded by Rogers. And really deep three that time. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West.
And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12-18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12-18 isn't actually that bad considering, you know, the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
Warriors leading by 6. Into Wilt Chamberlain. It's stolen by Kerr. Here's Greer. That one goes. Count it. 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Pass to Knowles. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. They'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Phillips, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
With one.
The 76ers trail by 7. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
The Warriors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Down low. He kicks it to Chamberlain. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Chamberlain got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Walker the pass to Chappelle. Right side to Walker. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Philadelphia. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Wilt Chamberlain, absolutely dominating. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And a resilient 76ers team is staying in it. Defensive pressure so far paying off. They're forcing miscues, ripping and running. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Philadelphia with the ball. 7-point differential.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
The 76ers trail by 7. Six on the shot clock. Cans the 12-footer. He's got 9. Warriors leading by 5. To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Warriors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That free throw good from Chamberlain. Chamberlain hits them both. The 76ers trail by 7. Number 21, defended by Phillips. Gets it to go.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Rodgers passes to Phillips. Into Wilt Chamberlain. Here is Rodgers. All alone. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Rodgers has got his second bucket of the game to go. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Number 21, guarded by Rodgers. Number 21, the teardrop falls in. He's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Chamberlain backing down. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chamberlain got 22.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Up top, Kerr. 6 points for him. Shades guarded by Chamberlain. 5 to shoot. Here's Greer. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the shot's good from Phillips. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
So it's Philadelphia now. Number 21. Here's Kerr. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kerr's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Greer. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 11 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Warriors leading by 7. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Tries from 7. Again, Golden State. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Greer. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And even 3-on-3 break. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Walker's checked in for Philadelphia. Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Goes back up. He lays it in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Walker the pass to Chappelle. Here is Rogers. And he finished it off with the lane. Rogers has got his third basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
There's the pass to Chappelle. 6 to shoot to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Warriors leading by 13. Passes it to Phillips. Golden State moving it around. And the shot is good. He's got 21.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Number 20. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Chamberlain down low. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the quarter.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Timeout called the 76ers. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Kerr's checked in for Chappelle. Warriors on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Greer. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. Chamberlain got 12 points in just the second half.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 17. Number 20. The 76ers with another miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Pass to Phillips. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the 76ers making a change here. .105 left in the third.
Defensive foul. Number 55. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. 17-point game. Left side Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Walker's got his second bucket. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Rogers. Number 14. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
There's the feed to Kerr. Lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Rogers passes to Lee. Gets it to go. 25 points in the game. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Walker. The shot connects. The jumper drops. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They really excelled with their backs to the basket throughout the game, guys, dominating the post.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Warriors leading by 15. Chamberlain dishes to Lee. Back to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Kerr. Greer, covered by Lee, doesn't get the finger roll. Down low, here's Rodgers, and easy 2 points on the layup. Rodgers has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the 76ers making a change here. He passes to Phillips. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The 76ers trail by 17.
Right there.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Greer. The 19-footer is on the money. Here is Rodgers. Back to Chamberlain. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
How about the night Wilt Chamberlain is having? He's got 30 points and 2 rejections. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Well, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
And that one misses.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
And the 76ers making a change here. Kerr's checked in. That one misses. The 76ers trail by 15. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Number 22. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 15. Rodgers passes to Chamberlain. Here's Knowles. Number 14. Good work defensively by Kerr. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Number 21, guarded by Chamberlain. And the Warriors making a change here. Greer, defended by Phillips. Clock at 6. Number 21. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Chamberlain, here we go. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Greer. Good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. The 76ers trail by 14. That's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. And he slams it one-handed.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Golden State. Here's Greer, set away. And here we go. The pass to Knowles. Some nice passing by Golden State. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
The 76ers trail by 19. Kicks to Kerr. Shot to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Warriors leading by 17. Into Wilt Chamberlain. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Number 21. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The 76ers trail by 19. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback. Phillips, the pass to Chamberlain. Number 14. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
The 76ers trail by 20. Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
Passes it to Knowles. Number 14. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 32 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Number 22. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. Dishes it to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Kerr. An even 3-on-3 break. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Number 21. Shot clock at 5. Here's Greer. No good from outside.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Number 14, defended by Cook. His shot by Chamberlain, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Can't get it to go.
Hey, I like creativity and the circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. The 11-footer, and the jumper is good. Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Chamberlain got 37.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Number 22, guarded by Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's Kerr. Uses the glass to drop it in. 29 seconds left in the game. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Feeds to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Kerr.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Deflects the pass. Number 22. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And he's good on the second. From half court, it's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just did one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.